What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Welcome into the channel, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Fortnite and how a lot of people are saying Fortnite is dying. And I wouldn't say it's dying, but it's definitely losing a lot of players for sure. And I noticed, like, the thing with Fortnite is, like, I feel like there's too many updates, if that makes any sense. Like, the updates don't feel good. Like, when I get an update, it's like, oh, they already had an update, I thought, a couple days ago, and it doesn't feel like there's nothing building up to these updates. A lot of these updates are just coming in quick. Boom, on a Wednesday, a random Tuesday. Here, boom, this is added, and there's just no, like, waiting time to get, like, pumped up for an update. And, like, this OG stuff, it lasted way too long. Why is OG still in the game? I feel like they took OG way too far. It's not OG anymore. Now it's in the game. I don't know. They did too much on that end. And I just saw this video from Lachlan, the end of Fortnite, ? And I obviously, it's definitely not the end of Fortnite, but Fortnite definitely needs to change a little bit, and I don't know how they're going to do that. I think that they need to step back with the updates, and when they come out with an update, Fortnite comes out with an update, and I really think that would get players back in, because you just keep doing these updates. It's like, I don't know, it's very easy to miss an update, and they're just not exciting anymore. I think they need to stop with the updates. That's my opinion. But we're going to end up watching his video and see what he's got, and let's discuss it.
Fortnite just reported its lowest player count, and it's got everyone asking, is Fortnite dying? Now, in this video, I'm going to look at a lot of data, and I'm also going to give my personal kind of opinion on a lot of things that don't have to be right. And I just want to first and foremost state that I actually still do like playing Fortnite, but I think there's a lot of reasons why we are here at this player count right now for Fortnite. And I mean, just for a bit of context, I've been making Fortnite content on this channel specifically since the game came out. I upload Fortnite on my second channel, apart from last week. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so I think there's a lot of reasons right now where Fortnite just isn't hitting the way it used to. And I mean, let's be honest, the game's been out for 7 years. The core gameplay loop of Battle Royale, I feel like, has been quite exhausted. Like, I feel like people aren't as interested in playing it as not at all used to be. And that's kind of okay. That's kind of fair. And like, part of this, I don't even really blame on Fortnite, because I think they've actually tried really hard to keep the game refreshing. And I think
so one thing they definitely did right with the reload, they brought reload. Creative mode is obviously something that they did great when they added it to it. But like I'm saying, like, I'm just gonna keep coming back to it. It's just too many like updates, and there's no big updates. And these events that they have, there's nothing to them. There's really no excitement to these events. Nothing really goes on. It's not exciting. I just think that there's too many updates, and they're not big enough. Really, they need to stop bringing out updates, and like every couple months put out a big update so people can get excited about it. And like, you know, drip feed, a little Easter eggs, as we know, we could figure out stuff. I mean, that's just how you're going to have to do it. They can't be just doing every update. Like, it's almost like an update every day, it seems like.
Iterations like reload,
I don't even keep up with it. And I play the game.
Kind of did help bring entry to new players and hold that retention for some of the player base. But I think the one thing that they still haven't been able to lock down, and this is where my first kind of point is about, is ranked. There's ranked Battle Royale with 5K players.
That's
I feel
wild.
like this point has kind of already been talked about a lot. Ranked just doesn't feel rewarding, and especially depending on what region you're in. I'm in OCE, so this is very prevalent of an issue for me as a player. The last time you could actually play ranked in OCE was back in the Chapter 2 remix about a year ago. That was the last time I could do one of those series, Bronze to Unreal, because I tried doing it in OG the season after, and I literally couldn't get games after Diamond. Like, I remember sending the devs footage of me queuing for 10 hours as a test. And I feel like that really was the downfall of ranked when they started splitting it 7 different ways. We had ranked Battle Royale, 0 build ranked, reload 0 build ranked, OG 0 build ranked.
I know, that's
6
just
different ranked game modes.
That's insane that they did that. They should have never did that. You should have had 1 BR and then 1 0 build, and that's it. That's it.
OCE can barely fill 1 lobby of any of them. Now we're back down to 4, which is good, but I still feel like no one wants to play ranked. There's a couple reasons for that. One, Unreal just doesn't feel like you actually earned anything, both in ranked reload and in ranked battle royale.
All by yourself.
Like
where are the rewards?
Games, like Rocket League, for example, which you own, by the way. Getting the highest rank in Rocket League is actually a hardcore flex. It is very hard to obtain. In Fortnite, and I do understand that there's a difference between a battle royale and a deathmatch kind of game mode where it's 2v2, 3v3, whatever. It just doesn't feel like you've earned anything. The fact that Laser Beam got Unreal without moving is both simultaneously the greatest and worst thing about this game. It's just about time.
That's crazy. He got Unreal without moving? Dude, I never heard of that. That's wild, man.
Talked about player count data. I want to talk about
crazy.
YouTube search. So this is the other piece of data I look at from a content creator to see trends and see what people are interested in watching.
Roblox
and
is
this is
man.
A graph of the big three, Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, since they have all three been out roughly. Obviously, Fortnite launched here in like August of 2017. And since then, you can kind of see they've battled in the YouTube search over the years. And from 2018, Fortnite really took it by storm. And this is like where everyone kind of thinks about as like Fortnite Prime, you know, Prime Ninja, Prime Laserbeam. Prime myself, I would like to think, like I was putting out bangers back here. This is where everyone was so interested in Fortnite. And obviously kind of World Cup, we're ramping into it. And just as we get to World Cup, we get to Season X. And I actually can feel this moment right here because I remember everyone just started switching to Minecraft. Well, look who came crawling back. And then it kind of just goes and then it ebbs and flows and Minecraft and Roblox kind of take it from here with Fortnite sitting in third place for the longest time since 2021. There's a few battles and obviously December 2023, which was like OG Fortnite the first time and the
first time. See that? That's key word. The first time. Like, what are we doing? That OG should only come out like once every 2 years or something. Like not every year. Like do it once every 2 years or something.
Which was
I don't
honestly
get it.
One of the best seasons. I can't believe they actually followed that up. Crazy. But let's fast forward and zoom into a little bit here and talk about the last 30 days. This is where we're at in a nutshell. Roblox on top, Minecraft not far behind, and Fortnite well near the bottom. And I think this is reflected on even just how I feel putting content out for Fortnite. I just know before I hit upload that it's just not going to perform well. And I mean, I've also looked at other people's channels and, you know, kind of seen that they're also not hitting numbers. Top 5 Gaming, like he should be getting around 1 million views. He makes really good Fortnite videos. Thumbnails are insane. Cypher, like he's just getting around 1 mil, which is honestly the most solid and consistent out of the whole genre right now. I think some at 2 mil. My channel kind of struggling a little bit. I don't think I've hit 1 mil since, where was the last time I hit? Well, this was a big video, so 2.2. But like I was hitting a good run here, and then I feel like after I posted these 2 videos, like something hit and it just fell off. And I think this was actually the turning point for me where I only got 300k views for renting out a whole studio and having 8 PC setups and sweated like the hardest game of Fortnite in my life for 300k views. Brother, I just watched a bunch of Roblox YouTubers play Steal a Brainer for half an hour and get 5 mil views. And that's because for every one Fortnite viewer...
So last Sunday, I did a Roblox and played that exact game. And I got 1.3k views on my live stream. And that, for me, I'm a small content creator. So 1.3k is a lot of views. And my chat was moving like crazy. So it's like, Roblox is it right now. Like, I don't care. Like, the Roblox is the big game. Like, that game is insane. There's so much games on that. There's so much to do. And you can just see that people love it. And, you can see it with even my content, and I'm a Warzone Fortnite player, like kind of Battle Royale, you know what I mean? Like, so my audience is a little older because I started off on Warzone and then went into Fortnite. And then I go do Roblox, and it's my biggest stream ever. You know what I mean?
There is about 6 Roblox viewers. And don't get me wrong, Power's out here still putting up Fortnite videos. I mean, we used the same studio for this video, and it did bang. It got 3 mil views. But this is what you have to do for 3 mil views on Fortnite. Like, you have to actually make a fully produced video, 10 people, whole crew. It is really hard to make a good Fortnite video these days. And I think I saw Cypher's tweet the other day, yeah, this one right here, how it feels making Fortnite content lately. It feels like because the viewership isn't there, you just have to try 10x. And I think that's what's exhausting me the most. And I mean, it's tough, right? We're investing all of this to go do a full shoot video, but we can get the same ROI making a Roblox video. And so that's why we started diversifying and making Roblox videos, and some of them doing quite well. Like we did Grow a Garden with Vin.
Yep.
I love Vin, by the way. And they're so much easier to execute. Now, is it Fortnite's fault that YouTube interest and viewership has fallen off? Yes and no. Like, I think player count does kind of reflect YouTube search count. The more players there are, the more people searching to find things. But I think just interest in the game
That's
is
what it is.
all-time low. And that's all really
It
because
all
of
stems from
one
the
game
updates.
called Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox is crushing it, man.
So let's zoom out this graph and add two things to it. Let's go steal a brain rot and grow a garden.
Yep.
If you don't know, these are two of the biggest games in Roblox for the last 6 months. And as you can see, earlier this year, it overtook Fortnite in May. And that's why, honestly, shout out to my boy Vin Dooley. He just full sent Grow a Garden. And honestly, it looks like he's having a lot of fun with it. And he just went with it. And guess what? It is on parity with
Yep.
Fortnite. In the summer months of America, like, it had more search interest than the whole game of Fortnite itself. And then this green one here is Steal a Brain Rot. And at this point right here, both Steal a Brain Rot and Grow a Garden had more interest. And right now, it's kind of a three-way tie between Fortnite, Steal a Brain Rot, and Grow a Garden. And that's just
the
two
one
games
game,
within
just 2 games.
Roblox.
Like, that's just 2 games they're competing with Fortnite, not even the rest. And there is games on Roblox that have thousands of kids playing it, man. Like thousands, man. It's insane.
And Steal a Brain Rot, as you guys know,
Insane.
is now an official game mode in Fortnite. Now, this game has a lot of talk right now in the Fortnite UEFN community because even at the time of recording this, it is the highest, most played game on the Fortnite platform. And even last weekend, it broke the record for the most amount of players from
No
a
way.
UEFN experience at like nearly 500,000 players. And I'm kind of split on whether or not I think this is actually a good thing for the game long term. And I'll kind of spin out the 2 theories that I've been kind of running through. The first one is that it's great. It's showing that games can be successful on Fortnite's platform. It can actually outperform its own game, Battle Royale. I think the biggest problem with it is that it is essentially a clone of a Roblox game. And
Yeah.
now this is someone who's played a lot of Roblox over the last week and a half, specifically Steal a Brain Rot. This version of Fortnite is a bad version of the one on Roblox. The brain rots look exactly the same. The gameplay loop is exactly the same. I mean, the only thing is different is that you can't buy things with Robux because that's just like a fundamental thing you can't do in Fortnite. But the game is just too similar. Like, it's the same thing and it just doesn't feel like it works well on Fortnite. And I think this is bad because I feel like this just becomes a gateway for Fortnite players to go play Roblox. And I think that's what's going to be the biggest problem.
That
with
is
this.
a
It's just gonna
problem.
siphon players.
Because you're going to end up playing this and you'll be like, well, I'll just go play the real one on Roblox where more players are. That's definitely like true. And because if you get like some of these kids addicted to that game within Fortnite and then they're like, well, why don't we just go play the Roblox one? It's better. You know what I mean? So he's totally right on this. So this could definitely hurt them in the long run. But like I'm saying, I'm telling you, man, they're going to have to figure out how to make their own like type of games, I guess, at this point. I mean, because they have a better engine than Roblox. Roblox kind of looks, I don't know, man. I don't even know if that matters. I don't even really think graphics and stuff, all that really matters nowadays. Honestly, it's more the gameplay loop.
Out. It's just not as good. There's also some gray area on like the copyright in itself because the map was weirdly announced to be officially licensed like a week ago, not from the start, kind of at the same time when the game was being officially promoted by Fortnite. So it's like, did these guys just copy the map and all the mechanics from Roblox and then when it got like really, really big, try to cut a deal with like the actual dev from Roblox? I don't know. But the fact that they didn't announce it from the start, that it was official license, does make me suspicious. Now, I think a good example of a game that wasn't a clone but was more inspired is the
Only Up. Only Up. I love this.
What they took from Only Up was kind of the game mode itself. You know, this kind of, all stakes, just parkour map to the top. They built their own map. They didn't copy the kind of landscape one-to-one. Like, this was, in my opinion, inspired. And I think that's where I was really happy with where things could go from here. Even Squid Games as well, stuff like that, inspired to make their creations in the game itself. Steal a Brain Rot is literally a clone. Don't worry, I refreshed Ranked Reload.
It is. It really is
now,
a clone.
In summary, is Fortnite cooked? Well, I don't know. We'll have to
No.
find out. I think historically, Fortnite has always kind of struggled with this time of the year. They typically have all their resources planned for the end of Q4, which we do have coming out soon with the Simpsons season, which has been
Really?
leaked
Oh,
for
we have a
mini
Simpsons season?
that starts November 1st. That could well bring a lot of
Oh,
life back
no
into the
way.
game. I've got high hopes for it. Then ramping into Chapter 7 at the start of December. I really cannot understate how much I actually like playing Battle Royale. I
love it
on
too.
playing
I
it,
love
keep on
Reload,
making
man. I
videos.
love that
I just
mode.
hope that, kind of in combination with other creators and whatnot, we can drive that interest back into the game. But that being said, if Steal a Brain Rot is the #1 game on Fortnite, I'm not going to be playing Fortnite because I'm going to be playing the Roblox one. Either way, Fortnite, Minecraft,
Fair enough.
Roblox, I want to keep on making content, and I think I'm going to kind of make a combination of all three. Between myself and Power, we've got a lot of awesome content planned for you guys. I'm excited to get it out.
Man. That's a good video. Definitely. I'm going to go put Lachlan's link in the description. And yeah, even for me, I'm a small content creator. I'm going to be playing a lot of Warzone, Fortnite, but also I'm going to be playing some Roblox too on this channel. But I also have, what do we have? Battlefield 6 coming out. We have Arc Raiders coming out, but I will continue to play Fortnite. I love the game. I think it's great. I love streaming it, and I'm going to continue streaming it, but it's definitely losing players. And I just don't know, really, truly, how are they going to get it back? How are they going to get the players back? I think they need to come out with a new mode or something within their game, maybe. I don't know. Different game modes, maybe even ramp up their engine so it's like even better games. You know what I mean? Feels better, but then that's just too much. I don't know. That's a lot. I have no clue, but it's a good video, though. Really, really good video. Definitely Fortnite going Roblox going up, but besides that, I appreciate it. If you are here at the end of the video, thank you so much, man. If you can, hit a like up on the video. It really helps out these videos. Until the next one, be good. I'm out of here. Peace.